Hi everyone, I'm Margit for the Flextech Alliance. Today we're in Phoenix, Arizona at Flex. It is the premier event for flexible and printed electronics. Joining me right now is Margit Harting, and she is with PST Sensors. How are you, Margit?
I'm very fine, thank you very much.
We're so glad that you're here. How have you found the show? Has the conference been very interesting, exciting?
I think it is a very good experience to coming to Flextech, and especially it's really great because we have a lot of interest for our technology and our products.
Well, you certainly have a lot of products sitting here on the table. Why don't you tell me what all that is about?
Yeah, actually we print silicon. It's a new technology, nearly new technology. We're working on this since about 10-11 years. We started far away in South Africa, Cape Town, to doing this sort of work, starting with an empty lab, had only the idea, and now we are here with the technology, spin out of the company, of the university, with this company here, PST Sensors.
Very good.
11 years.
11 years, that's wonderful. So take us through some of this technology you've been working so hard on.
Okay. Can I tell you about printed silicon? What we do, we use base material of silicon, make nanoparticles out of it by milling, crushing to small particles, nanoparticles, then we put it in an ink and print. And the first, on this technology, the first product is actually temperature sensors, where we can measure the temperature, for example, of a human skin, of the environment in a living space, maybe temperature in an aircraft for monitoring the performance of the jet engine, or maybe it's endless. And when you think on this, the temperature is the second often physical quantity measured in the world. Do you know what is the first one?
No, I don't.
Time. Nice. Exactly. So there you see, it's everywhere, and it's very important for the future when the world gets more and more energy conscious. Then you definitely have to monitor your environment, that you control temperature, that you control the waste of energy. That's about what we are doing, and as well for the health sector. So, can I show you something about what we have here?
Absolutely.
So, here is a selection of devices. Can I go over there? Starting with a simple printed temperature sensor like that. That is the simplest device what we have. It's made with a 2-color print of silver trucks for conductor, and the black stuff on top is actually our printed silicon, what gives the functionality to measure the temperature. But we can print, so therefore we can do total different things. We can combine the functionality with art. And what we have produced here, a thermometer in form of a zebra, or a temperature sensor in form of a tiger. This was actually a collaboration together with Novacentric, what also exhibits here on the show. Very nice guys, I can tell you that. Okay, but I think that is important because here we can measure large areas, and we can average the information of a temperature over the large area or over a large volume when we enclose the volume with such a sensor. But I think much more important and much more interesting is actually a temperature sensor, what is shown here in form of different elements, and then we can definitely determine the gradient of the temperature, and this is very hard to do with conventional technology. And when you look to the sensor here, the sensor array here, and the sensor array here is displayed on the screen, and now I take my hot coffee, put it on the sensor, and then you see here every individual pixel gives the new measured temperature. It takes a little while. Now you see color change and the change of the numbers indicating the temperature given by the hot coffee cup and the temperature in the surrounding is lower, therefore the color stays more like it was before. So an indication of a temperature gradient, but it's really, what I said before, really hard to do with conventional technology. I think, as an overview, this is what we are doing, and we have a lot of application, and we have a lot of response got, especially here on Flextech. Thank you very much.
Margit, thank you so much for showing me all of that. It's really a phenomenal technology. We can't wait to have it more commercialized so it's available to the rest of us. Hopefully that's sometime soon.
I hope also. Thank you very much. It is really my pleasure.
Thank you. Well, we hope to see you next year here.
Definitely. I look forward to that.
Well, great. In Phoenix, Angie Kellen for the Flextech Alliance.